Nicole Schmitz here. Welcome back to my channel where I talk anything and everything to do with holistic wellness and personal development. Through my background in psychology and by sharing some of my personal experiences, hopefully I'll be able to share with you some useful tips and tricks to help you become the best version of you. So today I'll be talking about all those times you ever intended to do something special or something crazy to better yourself, but it just never happened. You failed to make your move. I'll be going through my recent experience with all of this and then sharing my all-encompassing holistic approach to help you finally make your move with anything you've been struggling with in your life right now. We've all been in that position before, where we've got something really important to do, such as a major milestone or that next big step in our lives, or something that we know is good for us, but it's totally outside our comfort zone, so we just keep putting it off. I know personally, I've experienced this at all different lengths and frequencies. The most recent and relevant one was, honestly, me starting this YouTube channel. It took me, in reality, about 4 months to actually post my first video. And it's not because I didn't have the time or the means. I had all the ideas in the world and my scripts were written and ready to go. I even had time to research for hours on end about the right lighting, camera, setup, reflectors, the lot. I knew to an extent I was procrastinating, but I saw it as a therapeutic form. Classic case of quantity over quality. I told myself I was still being productive because I was doing so much research and investing time and money into the proper equipment. But I probably didn't need to spend that much time on it. I had this plaguing fear of being judged for putting myself and my ideas out there for the world to tear apart if they wanted. This fear was paralyzing me for the better part of those 4 months. Rather than focusing on the good I can do with my channel and the fact that there would be some people out there that would get something from my content, my ego was getting the better of me. I allowed this fear to occupy a large proportion of my thoughts, failing to see the bigger picture, the pros, the cons, and the facts of the situation. I tried setting deadlines, but there was always a reason that came up to extend it. Until one day, a couple of weeks before I posted my first video, I had enough. And then a new fear popped up. The fear of never being able to succeed at all. That I would let this defeat me and I would never end up doing it. And I realized that this fear outweighed my fear of being judged. Then I realized that time is of the essence. If I don't do it now, I never will. And if I don't, will I regret it? And the answer was absolutely. And then I just took action. I instilled the help of those that inspire me, such as Tony Robbins and Mel Robbins and her 5-second rule, and I pushed aside everything that was holding me back, and I just did it. Then I kept the momentum, and here we are today. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there right now going through the same struggle, whether it be starting your own YouTube channel or anything else out there. A holistic approach incorporates the 4 dimensions of our being, including the mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual. First, let's take a look at our internal state. Emotional. You are likely to experience a myriad of fears. Weigh them up. Does your fear of failure outweigh your fear of never getting the chance to succeed? Or vice versa? Visualize success. Taste, breathe, feel it. How does it make you feel? Rewarded, satisfied, or content? Spiritual. Contribution to the bigger picture. Who are you doing it for? Even if not for yourself. What about your family or your community and the impact you're going to have on the world? This will make it less about you and more about them, and help you to push past those fears inside for a bigger cause. And again, visualize that sense of fulfillment and immense satisfaction at your meaningful contribution to the world. Mental. Lay out all your facts on the table. When was the last time this happened? What were the consequences? Was it really as scary or bad as it now seems? Weigh up the pros and cons. Seeing it all out there in front of you should remind you of why you want to do it in the first place, and hopefully show you that the pros actually do outweigh the cons. When it comes down to it, the most critical question, and the one that's been a strong driving force in my life, is if I don't do this now, will I regret it? And if the answer is yes, then you've got to go for it and get some mental motivation. Get a dose of your favorite idol, or watch those crazy motivational videos on YouTube. I usually find those really tough, aggressive sport ones work really well on me, and they actually are really relevant to all other aspects of your life. Now we bring it to our external state, physical. Take action. Push those thoughts and feelings and translate them into reality, into your physical being. I know it can be hard, but it's usually the first time that's the toughest. And once you get over that hurdle, you'll be fine. Try and apply the 5-second rule by Mel Robbins. It's a simple and easy concept. Just count to 5, and before that time, make your move. I highly recommend it. And once you get started, keep that momentum. I know that's how I keep up my fitness levels and healthy diet. It's all about getting into the habit, creating the momentum, and keep going. By addressing every part of your being that's holding you back, through weighing up your fears and visualizing success, contributing to the bigger picture, laying out the facts and contemplating regret, getting a dose of hard motivation, and taking actions and gaining momentum, you can finally move forward and take your move. Do you ever struggle with taking action and making your move? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. I really hope this video has helped you in some way. If you're new here or enjoy my content, please hit the like and subscribe button below, and I'll see you next week for a new video. Bye guys!